and welcome to Riverbank Stadium for a crosstown rivalry between the girls lacrosse match between Huron and Pioneer. This is a rematch of last year's regional action between the two, which Pioneer took away 11-1 victory, and the ball is about to be dropped at midfield for the opening of this clash. Play is won there by Huron in the black, and actually that's Pioneer in the dark colored jerseys and Huron in the light colored jerseys. First, looks like a penalty there for offsides. Sam Zolan on the attack, and once again there's a penalty on the play. Sam Wolin with the ball. And there she goes attacking the net, and first shot of the game is a goal. Senior Sam Wolin for the Pioneers off of the penalty. She gets the first goal of the game. Pioneer takes the lead 1-0. And here's a quick replay of that right off of the penalty there. She sprints in from the right side, goes upstairs with the shot, and score. So it didn't take too long for these two teams to get on the scoreboard. Remember last time these two teams met, the only time these two teams are meeting this year, they did combine for 21 points. So looked to be a very high-scoring match again. Wolin again on the attack, wasting no time taking the ball as she circles behind to set up the offense for Pioneer. In front to number 4. Reyes she didn't get that shot off too easy. Good defense there by the River Rats. And there's a quick turnover. Reyes again. Looks like Andrea Martin with the ball now. Pioneer trying to set up their offense here. Early going of the first period. Pioneer leads 1-0. Right now, not a lot of movement going on for the Pioneer offense, being very methodical. And there's a good pass and a nice shot. One-timer there. 14 Martin on the goal. Looks like she was assisted there by Wolin. Wolin with 2 points to get going here for the Pioneers as they take a 2-zip lead over crosstown rival Huron. Good shot there. Good teamwork. They were very patient with their offense there, and it's rewarded with the second goal of the game. Finally, a face-off there won by the River Rats. And now for the first time in the attack zone for the River Rats. And it looks like there's going to be an offsides penalty there. Stoppage of play. River Rats with the ball behind the net, setting up their offense. And again, the River Rats have the ball behind the net. Still not a shot on goal for the River Rats as the Pioneer defense is swarming around them. And it looks like another penalty there, possibly for offsides. No man-up advantage yet, though. Nice catch there on the pass. And now we're joined in the booth by play-by-play man, Pete Poyer.
Thanks, Kevin. How you doing?
Doing well. Thank you for going to grab us a couple of these rosters there. It's kind of hard talking about these teams without the rosters. You're a good man.
Well, I do my best. Just need a minute to catch my breath.
No problem there. And the first shot on goal there for the River Rats. You tell me when you're all set, and we'll get it tossed over to you. Right now there's a 2-0 lead for the Pioneers in this first period here in this crosstown rivalry. Thank goodness they finally dialed up some springtime weather for this springtime sport.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful sunny day here on the campus here on High School.
Seems like every time we're broadcasting here, we get this beautiful sun glaring in our eyes.
I'll take this over a snowstorm any day.
Always. A lot of scrambling going on right now, Pete, with the Huron offense trying to break free through to this Pioneer defense. Pioneer has been the team with the upper hand to start the play, more aggressive. They won the first two face-offs and put them in the net. One goal and an assist by Sam Wolin, as well as a goal by Andrea Martin, again for the Pioneers.
And it looks like we have our first Huron goal, Kevin.
And as we were saying earlier in this game, this is going to be a high-scoring match. Last time these two teams played, we had a 11-10 victory for the Pioneers, and now the River Rats cut that lead in half to a 2-1 score on the 19:55 left in the first period here.
There it is on the replay.
And there it looks like the Pioneers take the face-off here. Here's 17. Wolin down again as she attacks the net, and with her... Wow, nice shot there, Pete. Went
Another
upstairs.
Score for Pioneer. Well, just like that, the Pioneers have that 2-goal advantage once again, 3-1.
Pioneer has the early advantage on not just goals, and they also have the aggression and the nice execution. After both of winning mostly all of these face-offs, they really attacked the net well. And Sam Wolin with her second goal of the game.
And face off at midfield once again. This time controlled by Huron. No play down into the Pioneer zone. Huron circling. There's a shot save made. Ball in behind the net. We'll reset.
Looks like that was Ward on the shot there, the junior winger for the River Rats.
And a quick referee's whistle. Everybody set. There's the referee's whistle. We start play. Ball in behind the net. Now bringing it back out front.
That looks like it's Welch as she circles the net, and
heavily defended by Pioneer.
Jabakowskin, number 15 for the Pioneers on the defense there. Another penalty. And off the restart, there's the Hurons going for attack there.
Look like Ward scooping it up there off the ground. Another quick referee whistle.
Yeah, Peter, looked like Earnhardt was there trying to charge the net there, and she got tripped up there. You don't see as much contact in the girls lacrosse as you do the boys, hence the less equipment, no helmet, no shoulder pads that we'll see in a boys game. Penalties nonetheless, though.
We're set. There was a quick shot and deflected aside and behind the net.
It looks like that's Cruz in the net for the Pioneers. Good on the defense there.
Now back out front, Ward right on top of the net. Blocked aside, picked up off the turf by Pioneer. And they'll break it out and down the field.
And back at it, the Pioneers again on the strong attack. Good passing. And as I say that, they have a miscue in the passing turnover. There's our first little scrum there of the action of the afternoon where everyone comes together. Referee trying to push the players back. Again, it might be an offsides where there was too many people in the attack zone. So we'll have a restart up near midfield. Wow.
Another quick whistle.
You know, Mercedes Reyes was really attacking on the defense there. As it looked like, I believe that was Shapiro.
Now scooped up off the turf by Pioneer and back down the field. They come down over midfield.
Here's the person you have to watch out for. Nice pass and assist there.
And another goal for Pioneer. That'll make it 4-1 in favor of the visiting Pioneers.
Second assist on the day for Woland. She is the top point person for the Pioneers. Was that 14 on the goal there, Martin? Looks like that's her second
Andrea
goal
Martin,
as well.
The goal scorer for Pioneer. Things you look for in your seniors, Kevin.
And if it's not broke, don't fix it. I mean, they've been connecting early on in this first half, and hey, if I'm the coach for the Pioneers, I'm going to keep dialing that up.
And if you're Huron's coach, you got to do something on defense to adjust to that. Make sure that there's somebody with that person in front of the net all the time.
Easy to say right now that all of the momentum this early first period, 14:50 left in the first period, is on the Pioneer side. Coach for the Riverettes, Dan McGandon, is going to have to really see if his Rats can get back on the score to slow this attack by the Pioneers down.
And here come the Pioneers once again. Zwollen with the ball carrying.
Earhart just couldn't get her stick on the ball there that time. Errant pass, but she's in a good position again for another goal.
Huron possession.
Good move there. Nice little pirouette.
Intercepted by Pioneer. And they'll bring it back down into the offensive zone.
I tell you what, if I'm Pioneer, if I'm Huron, I got to guard her right here. Wolin has been the story so far in this opening period. If she's not putting it in the net, she's finding her teammates for an easy shot and score. There you go. Put two people on her. Smart.
That's a woman pass into the center. Ball hits the turf.
Looks like there's going to be a Pioneer penalty. Looks like maybe Huron possession. We'll take a quick look at that penalty there. You can see the high stick move there. Oh. Quick transition. Carolyn Hurd rushing towards the net. Penalty stops action again there. A lot of penalties in this first period, Pete.
Quick shot sailing wide of the net.
Looks like Anna Hu with the glove save that time for the River Rats. She's been a busy person in the net for the River Rats. A lot of shots on goal for the Pioneers here in the first period as Pioneer leads 4-1.
Another quick goal by Pioneer. That'll make it 5-1 in favor of the Pioneers.
Well, if it's not Wolin, it's Martin. Martin for her third goal of the game.
11 and a half minutes to go here in the first period. A quick look at it on the replay there. Another
Nice
quick
shot.
goal for Pioneer.
Good shot there. Goes upstairs. I like that. And it looks like Ward is out there for the River Rats. Face off, and River Rats lose this one again. It looks like Ward may have gotten injured on that play there.
Now ball on the turf. Scramble for possession, and we have a whistle.
These officials have been very busy getting a lot of face time. Too many penalties to keep track of, Pete.
Well, I think you'll do your best, Kevin. I have ultimate confidence in you.
That's one of us.
The referee in the white is Dr. John Feinbacher, and in the black it's John Scarsdale.
And Feinbacher is doing a great job of there putting everyone into play. And now we have an open penalty shot.
And
Almost.
another goal. Pioneer. And they're pouring it on now.
And nice shot there. Almost a save there. Good try to use it of the stick there by Who for the River Rats. But unfortunately, 6-1 is the score now for the Pioneers. I'll stoppage a play there for both teams catch a breath, get an opportunity for us to recap the action so far. It's been all Pioneers, Pete. A lot of good offensive attacks being rewarded, and a lot of penalties slowing down the action, and no man up or man down advantages, just a lot of good execution done by the Pioneers.
Looks like the Pioneer offense is a little bit too quick for the Huron defense, just not getting in a position to defend the ball, and Pioneer getting right out in front net, getting point-blank shots and converting.
And it's a lot of too many opportunities in the attack zone for the Pioneers and not enough for the River Rats right now, where they're sitting on a 5-point deficit. One thing that they would have to do, I would think, is devise an opportunity to get the ball into the Pioneer attack zone, Pete.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something to try and break it out of their own zone and get down when they have their opportunities down in the Pioneer zone. They can't. They got to make them count. They're already down too many goals at this point.
Sure, that's what Coach Dan Magadan is in the huddle there for the Huron River Rats, trying to tell his team it's early going in this match. A lot of time left on the clock.
Now Huron breaks the huddle. They come back out onto the field.
And here come the Pioneers. A little pep in their step, of course, with the 5-1, 6-1 lead. You would expect that.
Now teams get reset. We'll face it off at midfield.
Upton out there for the River Rats at center. Going up against, it looks like it's Hurd for the Pioneers.
It's Upton for the River Rats. And we're set and back underway. Ball on the turf, scooped up by Huron.
That's a good start there.
Good job by Runstadler.
Perfect name for this sport.
And that pass too far.
And it looks like we're finally going to get a restart action here with the Pioneers with possession of the ball.
Yeah, the Huron pass sailing over the head of the would-be receiver and out of bounds. Pioneer
no.
over midfield. Now picked up by Zwollen. Zwollen heading downfield, now into the center. Quick shot. And another goal for Pioneer.
Now that was sweet there. Zwollen goes one time over to Reyes, and Mercedes Reyes goes down to her knees but still keeps the control of the ball in her net, and she puts it right past Anna Hugh for a 7-1. First, you see that nice pass there.
And Deke two defenders. I think Huron defended this better.
Oh, nice shot.
But Reyes just outmaneuvering the Huron defense and scoring that goal.
She was just determined. I could see the look on her face, Pete. Was not going to be denied. Well, Huron
goal for the
started
Pioneers, making it 7-1. 8:53 to play in the first half.
And again there for the River Rats, they win the face-off. That's important.
They've got to continue to hang on to possession of the ball. And as I say that, it's dropped on the turf, but quickly picked back up again. Huron retains possession. That's Mariel Ward circling.
Yeah, Cruz in the net for the Pioneers really hasn't been that busy. Not a lot of shots on goal for the River Rats.
And that's going to be important for the rest of the way for Huron to generate some offense, get some shots on net, get some goals in the net, get back in this game.
There aren't any 6-point goals in this sport, so they have to do it one at a time.
And we're set. There's the shot, another whistle before the shot. The Pioneers defenders in a little too quickly, and we'll reset it.
You saw the expression on Ward's face there. She was disappointed for the River Rats. She had a great shot. Finally trying to put some pressure on the Pioneers.
That shot sails wide. Picked up again by Huron, back out front of the net. And another whistle.
And they missed that shot there, but Upton came back with the rebound, and looks like she is going to have the free shot on goal here coming up. Sets her angle.
We're set once again. Quick shot.
Just a bit wide. Unfortunate there.
Eliza Upton with the shot for the Rats.
Oh, Rats. Ward circles around. You saw the penalty for high sticking there coming up. This time it'll be Ward on the attack.
Ward with the quick shot. Another save made.
Good job, Cruz in the net. And off come the Pioneers.
Zolan will pick it up off the turf.
And here comes the senior. You know what she's going to be watching for, Pete. One of her teammates cutting through.
A stoppage and a reset.
And it looks like it's Terrell there, Stephanie Terrell. Unfortunate there for the Pioneers, but it looks like she'll have another opportunity here.
Well, Terrell starting to play one more time. There's the whistle. There's the rush on net and the goal. Over the shoulder of the goalkeeper and in for Pioneers' 8th of the match.
Well, she smart. She went away from the glove side, went over to the stick side, upstairs. Always difficult stop for the netminder on a shot like that.
And there's the rush and the shot high up in the corner, and it's good. And Pioneer taking advantage of the somewhat vertically challenged goalkeeper for Huron.
And finally, Stephanie Terrell wanted to break the scoring barrage there by Wolin and Martin as she gets on the board for the Pioneers.
Now after the face-off, ball picked up by Huron. They'll bring it across midfield. Stolen away on the turf.
Whoa, there's a collision. Man, that really hurts when you don't have any padding on, as the guys do in this sport.
Christina Daniels hitting the turf.
Oof. That's going to hurt.
Kind of looked a little like something that happened last Sunday at the NASCAR race.
Bumping and rubbing, huh?
Something like that. Oh, Huron with it. Brought up field by Maddie Schmitter. And another stoppage, ball out of bounds. It'll be Pioneer possession. Now Reyes with it, cutting through the middle. Their pass does not connect.
Nope, stayed in bounds. Looks like she touched the ball while she was out of bounds. Going to be possession Riverettes. Looks like that was Welch over there for the Riverettes. Lost control of the ball. Possession stays with the Riverettes, though.
3:25 left in the first period. Huron will bring it downfield.
Here we go, setting up that all-important Huron offense attack. We've heard about it. We just haven't seen a lot of it in the first period here, Pete.
Now ball back on the turf. Scooped up by Pioneer and taken away. Another offensive opportunity by the wayside for the Riverettes.
We've seen a lot of that from the Pioneers. Their defense is sticky.
A good defensive play by Nicole Dadirian for Pioneer.
And let's see. Another turnover there for the Pioneers, taking advantage of the miscue for the Riverettes.
Ball on the turf.
Not
Picked
for
up
long.
by Pioneer.
Jepkowskin was thinking of shooting before she really had possession of the ball as she attacks now.
Now she cradles behind the net, circling, looking to pass. Heavily defended by Huron. Tries to get in the middle, but it's knocked away. She'll pick it back up again and come back out top.
One good thing for the Riverettes, there's no Wolin or Martin right now on the scene for the Pioneers. That dynamic duel taking a break after lighting up the scoreboard here in the first period.
Now Bullock with the rush, defended away. Now ball on the turf one more time.
And I think they call that the man go away play, because as the players are rushing one way, Pete, the player comes in from the backside off of a screen.
And another goal for Pioneer.
And there you go. You see it right there. Case in point.
That'll make it Pioneer 9 and Huron 1. 1:22 left in the half.
A lot of action in this first period. Only 1:22 left in the first period. And I believe the girls have halves here, so it's the first half.
Oh, face-off set at midfield once again. And we're back underway. Ball on the turf, picked up by Pioneer, and here they come again. Quick referee's whistle.
The Dearden is the Pioneers on the attack there. Looks like she's going to have it right up midpoint of the net here on the attack.
Now Zwollen with it here on the near side.
Definitely been the most outstanding player to start off this game, Pete.
Now she's in behind the net, taking her time. Really, at this point, no reason to rush. Up 8 goals. Be patient. Look for your shot. And if the half ends, the half ends. They'll reset and come back out in the second half.
Almost like the Pioneers are deking them, sending players through the middle of the Huron defense there. Almost lose control of the ball. It's loose.
Under 30 seconds.
Good play there by the defenseman Chapman. That may have been a whistle before the shot there. And Chapman, she wanted to get on the scoreboard herself.
Looked like everything was set and the whistle blew just as the play began again. There's a quick pass right out in front. Save made that time. Scooped up by Huron.
Boy, did they need that one. That'll probably end the first period here.
3 seconds. And that's going to do it for the first half. And in this first half, it's all Pioneer, 9-1. We're going to take a quick break and be back with second half action here on City TV Sports.
Watching FYI. Beta Murray played college ball for the University of Michigan and even had offers from the NFL.
The Humane Society of Huron Valley will care for over 10,000 animals this year alone.
This grant is going to go a long way in helping to further the mission of sustainable communities.
You're watching FYI.
Bike lanes are now all over the city. You can have a smooth ride in them. But wait, which way are you going?
Always ride in the correct direction while using a bike lane, which is the same direction as motorized traffic. Motorists oftentimes do not see wrong-way cyclists, and serious accidents can occur.
And we're back with second half action here from the campus of Huron High School. It's women's lacrosse, Pioneer and Huron. And recapping that first half, Kevin, it was all Pioneer.
All Pioneer, 9 goals, led really by senior Sam Wolin with 2 goals and 3 assists. 3 of those assists came to senior Andrea Martin, who put in 3 goals of her own. It's just been a rush of attacks to the zone by the Pioneers, and Huron has to have an answer for it here as we begin this second period.
Well, they pick up the opening possession, and as they head downfield, another whistle and a stoppage in play. And we'll restart. Huron retaining possession.
This is a better start for the River Rats than we saw anything here in the first half.
It's Keely Earhart cradling behind the net. Pass too far on the turf. And it's going to be picked up by Pioneer, and they're going to head down the other way.
And fast she comes at you. That's Reyes, I believe, sprinting down.
Pass fails to connect. Chase for possession.
Last the touch, it looks like it was going to be the Huron, so it might be remaining Pioneers.
Well, back underway. Pioneer running its offense. They'll send it in behind the net and work from there. I'll pass back out top.
Watch Reyes. Oh, she was open there in the crease.
Now cutting into the center and a referee's whistle.
Like Wolin's going to trigger it for the Pioneers. And she has it circling. To start off here in the second half, looks like the Hurons have really packed it in as far as their defense. Trying to cut off some of those angles that the Pioneers were finding holes in the first half.
On the flip side, Pioneer being patient running its offense, really no need to rush.
Yeah.
They can make sure they can take good passes and get a good shot on goal. Up 8 goals, 9-1, 22:15 to go here in the second half.
Or you can work on some things if you're the Pioneers. Like that.
And another goal for the Pioneers.
It looks like that was Carolyn Hurd there on the goal. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, you can.
Oh, face off back at midfield.
And one of the things that the Hurons have been doing well is the face-off, and this time can't even get that one right. Looks like the Pioneers take possession.
Well, Pioneers back downfield. Their passing has just been really crisp so far this afternoon.
Yeah, not a lot of balls hitting on the turf there. They're keeping them in play, and they're keeping the motion, attacking the Huron net.
Well, that pass fails to connect. Ball on the turf. Picked up once again by Pioneer.
And as you said before, Pete, they can set up this offense steady as she goes. Nothing hurried or rushed.
Now ball in behind the net.
Now it looks like it's Reyes out front. Here she goes on the mini attack. Might have to break out a shot clock.
Well, Pioneer being patient, taking their time.
There's Hurd again.
Well, ball back in behind the net for Pioneer.
Again, looks like Wolin sets up a play here. And she has her pick of cutters. She just needs to find the open one.
Well, Pioneer still with possession.
Good pass, Reyes.
Ball on the turf.
Yeah, that was a good pass there by Reyes to Hughes, but she still just couldn't keep control of the ball because she had an open shot right in front of the net.
Well, Pioneer will resume working their offense.
Not sure if Huron can afford to be this casual on the defense either, Pete.
A quick shot behind it, went behind the net, but picked up again by Pioneer. Now Huron will scoop it up. And taken away by Pioneer once again. Another foul on Huron. Pioneer will reset their offense.
A lot of shadowing going on. Action slowed down that we were seeing in the first half, Pete, were a lot of shots on goal for the Pioneers.
Well, Pioneer taking their time. Ball behind the net once again. Pioneer trying to get some cutters going to the net and connect on the pass. But Huron actually doing a very good job defending.
Doing a very good job, but it has to be wearing on the mind of the netminder, Wu. She's been having to not turn off of her concentration level as Pioneer is weaving back and forth behind her.
Pioneer moving the ball around the perimeter.
With ease, really. Not a lot of resistance for the Huron defense. Oh, here we go.
Into the center. Now backed out. Circling behind the net one more time, Pioneer.
And they're just methodical in their play calling here. They're just grinding them down, waiting for the perfect opportunity before they unleash a shot.
And really, Kevin, you have to believe if the game were a bit tighter, they'd be putting the ball on net a little bit more than they actually are instead of working it around so much. They have the comfort of a 9-goal lead, so they can afford to be patient with their offense.
And a lot of people may be wondering why the extra midfieldsmen aren't coming into play there, but that's a penalty if the Huron girls would come in there.
And another score for Pioneers. They finally take the shot on net and convert and make it 11-1.
Looks like that would be Hurd again on the goal there. Number 8 as she goes in, and there she goes and finds the net again.
She shoots, she scores.
Wow, I mean, that was a great camera angle there. Good job, guys. Like a coaching clinic going on out here.
I'll set once again for the face-off at midfield.
And it's up. And won by the Rats.
Well, Huron will bring it downfield. Circling on the far side of the perimeter.
Aronson.
Now in behind the net.
Oh, she lost it.
And scooped up by Pioneer.
Just been that kind of afternoon for the River Rats. Wow, nice catch there.
Reyes with the catch and the pass. That hits the turf, but picked up quickly by Pioneer.
Yeah, you were saying earlier, Pete, about the passing skills of the Pioneers. You can definitely see their skill tossing the ball back and forth there and not allowing it to hit the ground.
Now back downfield come the Pioneers, and they're going to set up on offense one more time.
Right out of the Dean Smith School of Working the Clock.
Pass fails to connect. Huron will pick it up off the turf and bring it back downfield. Looking to get a quick score. Here's the shot. And that sails wide of the net.
Just a bit outside. That's unfortunate.
Great effort.
Yeah, and she's tired there. Dearden was full sprint from midfield all the way in, and you can see her as she's coming in, and then she takes the shot and 1 foot wide. Unfortunate there for the River Rats. Have to get a point here.
Now back out top. Huron will set up.
Man defense here. Good man defense. She's just shot on her.
Ball on the turf. Scramble for possession, and we have a whistle.
So for one of the only attacks by the River Rats, it's thwarted out. Boy, I can easily say that.
You mean thwart?
That as well.
Well, Kevin, some of us are wordsmiths and others, well, they work at it.
I'll be the latter.
That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. All you need to do is go to the library and study up.
The library?
Yes.
There's Reyes on the attack. Oh, a lot of contact there. Looks like the River Rat come away limping away. It's Schmitter.
Oh, Reyes will set from the top of the circle. And she goes for the pass and the quick shot. And
Right off the
save
side
made.
of the net there. One of the few times that Pioneer has been unsuccessful.
I was going to bet she was going to take a couple steps and take the quick shot right on net, but she went for the pass instead.
Good teamwork.
Well, here on possession, they'll bring it out.
Only 12 minutes left. The Rats can't have to take advantage of the clock. It's moving clock with the score being what it is. A lot of high sticks there. Is that a penalty?
Pioneer possession. Down the field they come, and another referee's whistle is stoppage of play. 10-goal lead, so a running clock. 11:20 left in the game.
Oh, that pass just a bit high. Now the Pioneers slow it down with just under 11 minutes left in this second half. That shot's a bit high there by Reyes. She charged the net. And that looks like it's going to be another goal there by Hurd, her third of the afternoon. And that'll be a 12-1 game now for the Pioneers. They opened with the first couple goals of the game, and they haven't slowed down, Pete. It's just been an onslaught by the Pioneers this afternoon.
You're rolling those covered wagons all over the Riverettes today, huh?
It's not been a good day for the hometown Riverettes. Here we are at Riverbank Stadium. Now, as you were talking about, Pete, earlier, for the Pioneers, we're just working on some things. The Huron, with the score the way it is now, doesn't look like, unless they really like the scoreboard up here, that they're going to get back into it. So it looks like they may have to start to work on some of their action for future play.
Under 10 minutes, actually under 9 minutes now to play in the match.
Miranda Cruz in the net for the Pioneers, and done a good job, but a lot of the work has to go to her defensemen in front of her. They've gotten the ball out of the Huron attackers quickly before they're able to get out of a quick shot.
There's a shot and a goal for Huron.
Nice goal there.
A little measure of satisfaction for the Riverettes there, making it 11-2 contest favor the Pioneers.
Nicole DeDearden went off the ground there off of that shot. Nifty as she skips the ball in front of Cruz. And just as we're talking about Cruz having a carefree afternoon, there you go. You see the goal skipping right up off of the net in front, or the ground in front of her, as the Rats score their second goal of the afternoon.
And with the face-off, the Pioneers win it, and they'll head downfield. 7:40 to play in the match.
And looking over the Huron roster, Pete, there's a lot of young players on the Huron side. Not many varsity or senior players, and not sure how much experience they had. You know, they did match up well with this Pioneer team last year in the regional, where they scored 10 goals. So they look like they're in more of a rebuilding mold here in the 2013 campaign.
Approximately 25 players on that Huron roster, and only 5 of them are seniors.
There you go.
Well, Pioneer will patiently set up its offense.
Patient. Wow, they've got it in neutral.
Okay, the clock is ticking backwards. if you prefer that, Kevin. And I'm sure the Pioneer coach wants them to run their offense, but doesn't want them to get stagnant either by taking too much time and being too patient. But really no rush for the Pioneers at this point.
Just work on things, and as we say that, we turn our head and another goal gets in.
It's 13-2 favor the Pioneers. Approaching 6 minutes to play here in the match.
And it looks like that's going to be Stephanie Terrell on her second goal of the evening, number 16. And she just goes upstairs and one step forward for the River Rats, one step back as the Pioneers get on the board again. 13-2, the score now.
Set at midfield once again, and we're back underway. Both ladies leaping for possession of the ball. And it'll be Pioneer coming away with it once again. They've just been the quicker team to the ball on the turf, the better passer, and the better goal scorer this whole game. It's been a total Pioneer effort, resulting in that 13-2 lead.
Pioneer truly has the more talented team today on this afternoon. They showed up and they really have put the pressure on from the beginning. It started off with early goals and they've never really looked back.
I went to get rosters, and before I could even get back, it was 2-0.
Hey, it was quick. I mean, and again, it looks like when you look down on the field, the Pioneers could score at any opportunity. As you said, they took the gas off the foot off the gas pedal there, but whenever they need to, they can keep this lead right where they want it.
Oh, a little life out of the River Rats. They score their second goal in the second half. And on offense one more time. Trying to get set up, ball behind the net. They'll switch it up.
And you hear it. Here comes the Ohio play. I've heard a lot about this one, Pete.
And they'll switch it again in behind the net, circling to the other side.
Maybe that was high-low. Or Ohio. Either way, I've been waiting for it.
A lot of the Huron girls kind of standing around, not seeing anyone cutting to the net, trying to pick up a pass.
Well, again, you're talking just a few moments ago about the inexperience of the River Rats. They're still trying to not only learn the game itself, but the plays included with it are something that the Rats are using. Games like this where the lead is really, this game is really in hand for the Pioneers, just to improve their skill level and their learning of the game.
Well, use it as a teaching moment and an enhanced practice. There's a scoop shot wide of the net. That's over the end line.
And Ward there on the shot there for the River Rats is just a bit wide on it. And final couple minutes of the game, final 2:30 on the clock.
And Pioneer will head back downfield after the near miss opportunity by the River Rats. Pioneer can take their time and wrap this game up. There's another quick shot.
Oh, good save.
Made. Under 2 minutes to play.
And a who there in the goal again for the River Rats. Good save there.
And another referee's whistle. Like that there was a slash there.
Slash chopping. Wow, that was aggressive play there by the Pioneers, especially with the scoreboard the way it is. A little lopsided for the Pioneers.
Another whistle here, and it'll keep possession. Defender will have to get behind the person carrying the ball.
Good pass. Let's see if we can do something here.
Now, out front of the net, there's a quick shot and a save made.
Two nice goalie plays last couple moments here.
Under a minute to play. Ball picked up by Pioneer. And a nice pass into the center to Reyes. She picks it up and heads across midfield.
A lot of open grass in front of her.
And the point blank shot, and it scores. Camped out beside the net. Crisp pass right on the mark, and the quick shot and the goal for Pioneer. And I think it's rubbing it in a little bit. 14-2 here with 22 seconds left.
It's stat time. And you see the one-timer right there into the net.
Kind of a microcosm of the game, how well Pioneer ran down the field quickly. Crisp pass, point-blank goal.
Been the story of the whole game here. That play right there, and that will do it.
Well, Pioneer comes away with the 14-2 victory here at Riverbank Stadium. I'd like to thank all the people that make this production possible. Our director, Rob Cross. Audio and replay by Jim McKinley. CG Ops by Carl McCoy. And our camera guys, Tim Nagai, Robert Hughes, and Jason Broniak. For Kevin Bryant, this is Pete Poyer. Once again, the final from Riverbank Stadium. It's Pioneer 14 and Huron 2.